Good morning, my dear students. Do you hear me very well? If you can hear me well, please raise your hands. Okay, thank you, Rodina. Okay. Today, inshallah, we're going to take the grammar lesson related to Unit 4, which is called relative pronouns. Okay. What is a relative clauses or relative pronouns? The relative clauses is the grammar point you will be learning about in this lesson. Clause means part of a sentence which contains a subject and a grammar. Let's explain all of these. Okay, the relative pronouns like where, which, who, when, whose, and that. Okay, the relative pronoun, they give additional information about something. Like here, a dentist is somebody who looks after people's teeth. And they link up two sentences. Yes? Yes, Omar and Lena, you want to ask? Okay, yes, Lena? You want to ask me anything? Lena?
No, thanks.
Okay.
No, thanks. Sorry.
Never mind. Okay. And relative pronouns, they link up to sentence like a dentist is somebody, he looks after people's teeth. A dentist is somebody. We drop the pronoun from the second sentence, okay, and join with the relative pronoun who. A dentist is somebody who looks after people's teeth. Okay. Relative pronouns, they look like WH questions, but they aren't. Let's see how. Okay. A dentist is a person who fixes our teeth. We use who for people. We use who for people. Elephants are wild animals which live in the jungle, which is used for animals. The letters which are on the table are for Emma. We use which for animals and things. Now, a dentist is a person that fixes our teeth. Elephants are wild animals that live in the jungle. The letters that are on the table are for Emma. So here we can use that for people, animals, and things. We can replace who and which with that. We can use that instead of who or which to replace people, animals, and things. Shakespeare was a famous writer whose plays became famous around the world. We use whose for position. Ahmed Abdel Majid, is there anything wrong?
No, thanks.
Okay, follow me please. So we use who for positions to talk about things that we own or other people own. Next, this is the hotel where we stayed in our holidays. We use where for places. We use where for places. Saturday is the only day when we can relax. So we use when for time. When is used for time. Now, defining and non-defining relative clause. I need a computer. Pay attention for this sentence. I'm going to explain something. I need a computer which works fast. The school, comma, which was built in 1929, has 100 students. She's the girl who lives next door. My brother, who is really good at swimming, won the race. That's the city that or which I put yesterday. Okay, what is the difference between these sentences? Here we have which without commas, and in the next sentence we have commas, and here who without commas, and here we have commas. Okay, we're going to explain these. Okay, defining relative clauses. Like, I need a computer which works fast, and she's the girl who lives next door. Here, in the first sentence, I need a computer which works fast and who lives next door. These two sentences or clauses, they are necessary, essential for the rest of the sentence. We can't understand the first part of the sentence without these clause. Do you understand me? I can't say I need a computer and stop. No, I have to say which works fast. She's the girl who lives next door. So these sentences, which works fast, who lives next door, are necessary for the rest of the sentence. Non-defining relative clause, like here, the school, comma, pay attention for the commas, we use commas with non-defining relative clauses, which was built in 1929, has 100 students, and in the second sentence, my brother, who is really good at swimming, comma, won the race. In these two sentences, they give extra information about this sentence. We have two extra, one is essential and the other one is extra information. I can understand this sentence without using one of these extra information. So we separate the non-defining clauses, we separate with the two sentences using commas. Okay, the school, comma, which was built in 1929. This is the relative clause and has 100 students. This is an extra information. Here, my brother, who is really good at swimming, it's an extra information, won the race. Okay, so here, I usually speak to the woman. She owns the hotel. Use who in this sentence? She refers to the woman in the first sentence. So we're going to say I usually speak to the woman who owns the hotel. So we have to drop or remove the pronoun from the second sentence if we're going to join with a relative clause. So I usually speak to the woman, she owns the hotel. We're going to remove she from the second sentence and join with who. I usually speak to the woman who owns the hotel. So we use who for people, which. I've got lovely dog. I have got a lovely dog. It has got white fur. So it refers to the dog in the first sentence. So we're going to remove or drop it and join with which. The sentence will be, I have got a lovely dog which has got white fur. We can't use the pronoun here in the after which. We replace it with which. Again, we use which for things and animal. Okay, now it's your turn. We're going to answer these together. He is the man, he painted my house. What is the name of the boy? He telephoned you. They are the people, they are offering Sue a job. That's the woman, she works in the post office. Please give me the keys, they are on the table. 6. Tom is playing with the cat, it lives next door. Join with who, which. Okay? Are you ready? Let's start with Ahmed Abdelmajid. Yes, Ahmed.
Hello, Miss.
Hello, Ahmed. I hope you're doing well. Can you answer number 1? Join these two sentences with the relative pronoun. Okay.
Okay. He is the man who painted my house.
Excellent. Good. He is the man who painted my house. Thank you, Ahmed. Now, the next question. Mahmoud Amr. Yes, Mahmoud.
What is the name of the boy who telephoned you?
Excellent. What's the name of the boy who telephoned you? Thank you. Now we have Lena. Yes, Lena. Lena Ahmed. Yes, Lena. Are you there? Okay. Rudaina. Rudaina Khalid.
Good morning.
Good morning, my dear. I hope you're doing well. What's the answer?
Can you repeat what you said because my was closed?
What?
Can you repeat what you said because I can't listen?
Can I repeat what?
What you say?
Join these sentences. They are the people, they are offering Sue a job. What's the answer?
They are the people who are offering Sue a job.
They are the people who.
Yes, are offering Sue a job.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. They are the people who are offering Sue a job. The next, yes, Omar Ayman.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, what's the answer?
That's the woman who works in the post office.
Excellent. That's the woman who works in the post office. Now, Nada Hassan. Yes, Nouri. Good morning, Nada. Nada, what's the answer?
Please give me the key that are on the table.
Okay, please give me the keys that are on the table. Okay, or we can use which or that. Both of them is correct. Thank you, Nada. Okay, as I have said before, we can use that to replace which and who. Thank you, Nada. Number 6, Tom is playing with the cat. It lives next door. Yes. Layla Sukari. Layla. Yes, Layla.
Tom is playing with the cat which lives next door.
Excellent. Tom is playing with the cat, which lives next door. Okay, you're doing great, all of you. Now we're going to have sentence and you're going to choose who, when, which, whose, or where. Are you ready? All of you. Would you please mute yourself? And only the student that I asked to answer, unmute him or herself. Okay, let's start. The first sentence, the woman works in reception is French. Yes, Muhammad Meher. Muhammad Meher. Okay, Muhammad Meher, you still there? Okay. Amir Ahmed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The woman who works in reception is French.
Excellent. The woman who works in the reception is French. Thank you. The next sentence. The house is next to mine is for sale. Yes, Omar Khalid. Omar Khalid.
Good morning, Miss Aman.
Good morning, my dear.
The house which is next to mine is for sale.
Excellent. The house which is next to mine is for sale. Okay, we can't use where here because I'm not saying that there is an action that happened in this place. I'm describing the place, so we are going to use which. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the next one, that's the hotel we spent our honeymoon. We're going to choose Jana Muhammad Abdel Fattah. Yes, Jana. Jana, you're raising your hand.
Good morning.
Good morning, my dear. What's the answer? That's the hotel we spent.
Where we spend
Excellent.
our
Where? Excellent. Thank you. Where we spent our honeymoon. Okay. The teacher was mentioned at the meeting is over there. We're going to say, yes, Sharif Khamis. Yes, Sharif. Okay, you went. Okay. Ihab. Yes, Ihab.
Who?
Who? Thank you, Ihab. The teacher who was mentioned at the meeting is over there. Thank you. The next one, the town they live is by the sea. The town they live is by the sea. Yes, Ru'a. Muhammad? Ru'a?
Where they live.
Okay, thank you. Where they live is by the sea. Can you see the man is standing at the bus stop? Can you see the man? Yes, Jana Midhat, Juju. Yes, Jana. I can't hear you, my dear. Would you please raise your voice, the volume on your computer? I can't hear you.
Hello?
Hello, my dear.
Hi.
Okay, what's the answer?
Who?
Who? Can you see the man who is standing? Yes, thank you, Jana. Thank you. Okay, the restaurant we had lunch yesterday was in the papers this morning. Malak Muhammad. Yes, Malak?
Where?
Where? Thank you, Malak. Where we had lunch
You're
yesterday.
welcome.
Okay. We often go to Saint-Tropez is on the French Riviera. Yes. Hannah, Tawfiq? Yes, Hannah. We often go.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. Okay, what's the relative pronoun we can use here?
Which?
Excellent, which? Thank you. Okay, July and August are the months. It's the hottest in France and of course here in Egypt too. Ahmed Abdel Fattah. Yes, Ahmed. Which? Are you sure? July and August. What is July and August? They are months and they are time. Think again. Ahmed, where are you? Oh, when? Yes, thank you. July and August are the months when it's the hottest in France. Okay?
بس على فكرة شكلي كده أحلى.
What? What's going on? Okay, Saint-Tropez, would you please mute yourselves so we can continue? Saint-Tropez is what Pardot lives. Saint-Tropez is what Brigitte Bardot lives. It's a name, by the way. It's a French name. Okay.
Okay.
Mariam Muhammad, would you please mute yourself? Thank you. Noor Hatim. Yes, Noor. Okay, Noor, what's the answer?
Where?
What?
Where?
Where? Thank you. Okay. Brian, car broke down, arrived late at the meeting. Omar Ayman. Yes, Omar. Omar Ayman. Would you please tell me the answer? Unmute yourself and answer the question. Omar Ayman. Okay, let's move to another one. Abdullah, can you answer this one? Where are the rest of the students? Why don't you raise your hand? If there's something you don't understand, you can ask me. Okay, Omar Ayman. Okay, Nada Hassan. Yes, Nada.
Hello.
Hello, my dear.
Whose?
Excellent, Nada. Thank you. Whose car broke down arrived late at the meeting. Saturday was, we were expecting them to arrive. New faces, new students, the same students. Okay, Muhammad Ahmed. Muhammad Ahmed.
miss.
Hi.
When.
When, yes, thank you. Okay, look at that big white house. That's my mother was born. Lena Ahmed? Yes, Lena.
That's where.
That's where my mother was born. Thank you. Okay, we have finished this exercise, but would you please open your close-up books, page 47? Okay. Your close-up, page 47. We have this exercise. Read the sentences and underline the relative pronouns who, whose, which, that, where, and when. We're going just to underline the relative pronouns. If you don't have the book, look at the screen on your computers. Number one, my grandparents remember the day when they first met. Where is the relative pronoun in this sentence?
Miss, which page?
47. The grammar lesson on page 47. If you don't have the book, you can look at the screen on your computer. I'm sharing the screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Answer number one, Ahmed. My grandparents remember the day when they first met. Where is the relative pronoun here?
When?
When. Thank you. Number two, that's the shop where my neighbor works. Yes.
Where?
Thank you. Stop answering. I need someone else. Thank you, Ahmed. Where would you please? Thank you. You muted yourself. Okay. Omar Khalid, number three. I think people who that speak three languages are clever.
I think people who.
Who? This is the only relative pronoun.
No,
Who and
I think people that I'm
yes,
saying.
who and that. Thank you, Omar. Is that the man whose dog saved the little girl? And we have Ru'a Muhammad.
Whose?
Whose? Okay, Ihab, you can answer the last one. Did you like the poster which that I put you? Ihab?
Which?
Which and?
That.
That, yes. The next exercise, complete the questions below with the words you underlined in E. My grandparents remember the day when they first met. That's the shop where my neighbor works. I think people who that speak three languages are clever. Is that the man whose dog saved the little girl? Did you like the poster which or that I put you? Now, which of the words you underlined in A refers to people? Yes, Rudaina Khalid? Yes, Rudy. Which one of these relative pronouns refers to people?
Number one.
Number one, what is the
No,
relative?
sorry. Number three. Number three.
What is the relative pronoun? Say it.
Who or that?
Who or that. Yes. Number B, which one of these refers to things? And we have, yes, Layla.
Whose?
Whose?
Yes.
We use whose to refer to things, I can say, this is my friend whose mother is a doctor. We can use it with people. Which one we use to refer to
also?
things? What?
We can also use it with things.
Yes, but we don't use it for things. We use it for something else. We're going to say it after this question. But which one we use it to refer to things?
Which?
Yes. Which and that. Which one of these, pay attention, Layla, shows possession? Rahaf? Yes, Rahaf? Rahaf Mahmoud?
Yeah. Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning.
Where?
Where? We are in number C. Which one of the words shows possession? Possessiveness. If something belongs to someone or
Yeah.
something.
Whose?
Whose, yes. Okay, D refer, which one refers to a period of time? Rudaina Khalid?
When?
When? Thank you, Rudaina. Muhammad, 1F. Which one refers to a place? Muhammad?
Where?
Thank you, where. So we use who or that to refer to people, which and that refers to things, whose shows possession, when refers to a period of time, and where refers to a place. Let's move to the next. Read the sentences. Blue, how is the meaning different? The ball which or that is over there is mine. The ball which is over there is mine. This is what we've said before. The first one is defining relative clause. The sentence is essential or necessary to understand the first part of the sentence. So we don't use commas, but in the next one, the pole which is over there is mine. We have extra information here which we can skip and still understand the sentence. So we use commas with non-defining relative clause. So the first sentence gives only essential information and could answer the question, which pole is yours? The second sentence with commas, non-defining. The second sentence gives extra information and could answer the question, whose is that pole? Okay? The next match the sentences with the rules below. The pole which that is over there is mine. The pole which is over there is mine. Which one, the first sentence, is it a defining relative clause or non-defining relative clause? You can raise your hands. Yes, we have Malak Gamal. Yes, Malak?
Hello.
Hello, my dear. Yes, the number one, A or B, defining relative clauses give essential information about who or what we are talking, or is it non-defining relative clause give extra information?
I think it's defining relative clause.
Yes, correct. So it's defining relative clauses give essential information about who or what we are talking about. Number two, the pole, comma, which is over there, comma, is mine.
B.
B, you still there? Okay, this is non-defining relative clauses give extra information about who or what we are talking about. This information isn't necessary for the sentence to make sense. It is separated from the rest of the sentence by commas, okay? Be careful. Remember that in a defining relative clause that can be used instead of who or which But in a non-defining relative clause, that cannot be used instead of who or which means we can replace who or which with that only with defining relative clause, but we can't replace them in non-defining relative clause. Let's move to the next part. Now, circle the correct words. Number one, that's the woman whose or whose son won a prize, and we have Amir Ahmed. Yes, Amir.
Hello.